Ken Ofori Atta sesi ade akodo no mahu se on person be Ghana enti eye court and special prosecutor say odi Ken Ofori Atta beko na ya try ne say oye criminal case and omode ekoto no so court Kelvin Taylor it's crime here. Me team say I should go. Okay, I can go. All right. Team Semen call into me call. Now, this is a story I want us to talk about. You see, OSP I declare a year Ken Ofori Atta wanted. Mami can be chemo. Ken Oma. Ken. Echere mo go chene ba. Ken Ofori Atta. Oma. Okay? Ade we na go se mo hu ni dada. OSP olon kan grow. Oya Zambia ne ze me say. Ken Ofori Atta, the end of no TV so no. Because you see, it's not about Ken Ofori Atta coming to Ghana and anything. It is the detention. Ken Ofori Atta omo keeping it 2 days obewu. Ono na mana gas bonechio. Sa kwa we ne boy Ken Ofori Atta boy. Or chatting girl catch the boy girl and say, "I ne papa he stole with brains." Ken Ofori Atta boy no. I have a screenshot of his chat with some girl be. I'll catch a girl and say, "Oh, my father, he's not going to come. He stole from Ghana with his brains." Ken Ofori Atta It's moment enjoy say, ye deceive ya hono. Eche ye activate say, FBI for na Interpol for nchene fanemra. Na say Ken Ofori Atta say, me twa ticket. Me ko Ghana. Ema de area eche ba untimi no. Me ko akofem. Onye. Akwa we Na akwa we kura na ombumu uzo ombumu. He does not respect you people. From day one, Ken Ofori Atta about Ghana politics, he has never respected Ghanaians. And now, Yanyangasani pay attention in tra. Ken Ofori Atta MPP party no, he didn't respect anybody. Oh, so much Jimmy. So no one okuta na adwene. Ken Ofori Atta na ye obotan deal no. Or this asika no eko sha abrochire. Oba na o white. Ye Jimmy nti. MPP fu Jimmy nti. Munim sa akwa we onka no kore. And akwa we bae or the two things in the buy, or the white shirt, any quotations. And a Ghana for be a Jiminti. Aqua when your opportunity. John verse 33. Leviticus chapter 44, verse 18. Matthew near 8 years. Nanko 4 way boy chrono. This guy, he is not coming. Inti the better for us to go there and bring him. Yama Interpol Swan and Fanembra or a criminal. He is on the international list of criminals. Until we need to pick him up and bring him to Ghana. Wait. Ken Ofori Atta restaurant ADD relax so America most yare. Ken Ofori Atta or the restaurant did be a chika koba. Must Ken Ofori Atta or yare. He is not coming. And the OSP knows. One of the most dangerous people in Ghana won't trust you OSP. And today I'll be asking him about 14 questions. About 14 questions to ask the OSP. Now, OSP, no, and what can say me bree? Or say, we declare Ken Ofori Atta wanted. We peace at the fountain and me we incoming yet. Na nyama bebree wo ho a omode charger omode betu Ofori Atta so inti omo omra na sebio omontoto na no. Na peace at 4 sebio obi bi no ka say obi ti apetishi ba bi edidi atem and MDC for tata MPP for that be OSP ni say owongina so ntina o se Ken Ofori Atta mra ne entoto na no. Na insem bebree wo ho a e wo se Ken Ofori Atta ebeyi ano efri say sansem no after omonhwehwemu no they've realized that Ken Ofori Atta played a very important, in fact he played a very vital role in those deals. Now say ohwe nyoma na eye the special prosecutor ejina so ediama Ken Ofori Atta ba Ghana say omra na ombeyi ano na obeyi ni nyina no wie na se ne ho son ayama na kwana ensem no ebinie ma menya abotre na medwudwem se ne be ya PZ for mo beti ase na obi entna ho ndidi eye de matem se mabeka asem ahye Ofori Atta. Now under investigation by the OSP for 5 key issues. OSP ni say nyoma num na omohu se Ken Ofori Atta abokro no wo ma omoto omunsa edi afreno OSP no PZ for the Office of the Special Prosecutor Kusieja Ben akwana ori apan no unim Kusieja Ben sa akwana ose ono otumima apan da nkwan mu na apan anom nkwan no na yede apan tu fufuo so na wemia apan ne bo na apan ne bo no abegudien abegu fufuo no so ose oyokoni ono ontumi show bia shoe nti ono a ono shoe size or the nam ene the amount of money a obusa enti OSP se nyoma num ena ogina so ede ama kenaba ni atoto na no ne ho son a na asem de na asem ko nyoma num no ene dian ne dian de atosu mienu de atosu baako Petroleum and Minerals Revenue Assurance or say contract between Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited and GRA or say first dian charger omode bo Ken Ofori Atta no say GRA any company bia ye from Strategic Mobilization Ghana also almost sign contract bia contract no Ken Ofori Atta ho bon mu papa sika die be mu na Ken Ofori Atta ne die nim e de ne nsa sha ase e ma sika die bi aba enu inti na yeto ye nsa e de afre Ken Ofori Atta se omra na omonya den omo entoto na no inti we number 1 inti enye se Ken Ofori Atta obi tan no eye nyoma bi a waya Office of the Special Prosecutor say why investigations who say Ken Ofori Atta ho bom na wa bokro no nti omra no meya no number 1 e na machire no time our finance minister no strategic the mobilization Ghana omone the Ghana Revenue Authority sign a contract bia sa contract no Special Prosecutor who say Ken Ofori Atta ebu Ghana faso 2 electricity contract termination or say cancellation of ECG's agreement with Beijing BXC. You see, time ana Ken Ofori Atta finance minister no. Ken Ofori Atta ejinemu edienim ema Ghana contractor ne any company bia Chinese company efa enyem nkania ho nsem omne ECG no more contract bi da ho Ken Ofori Atta edi enim ema omo twa contract no ma eka beda Ghana so a ekwan ofa so etwa contract no na esa kwan no enye kwan paso sebio ECG any BX4 no ena wo contract ena ono finance minister ena odi enim make sure say omo twa contract na wamfa de ekwan paso odi koti kwan bi so ena twa contract no ma sebio ono ene ne hu nipa bi enya ho mfaso enya ho sika eno ene de charge mienu a ye de ball Ken Ofori Atta say omra na ombra meyi ya no na ehu se ne hu son anasa ne hu endi son kwedu miensa eda Ken Ofori Atta so a ende wakohia buruchi a ose omba no enie National Cathedral National Cathedral ya esi nkran ya yetu amene Ministry of Health Procurement and Payment Processes yes National Cathedral no so no uhwem a Nana Dankwa Akufo Addo ka so ohye nyankopon mi bo na omo se omo besi National Cathedral won nkran now the question say Special Prosecutor say omo hwehwe nsem nim omo hu say Ken Ofori Atta edi tintiman ema kotikwan bi ana say proye ketahye ene dwirim bi ekoso a onu nya ho faso sika twitwiri die 58 million senia amanfo bi nya contractor omuka so be National Cathedral asori na ebesinde yensi asori bia sika ye bogu mu a ende ebesinde obia enya ehon faso a National Cathedral no omotu amana keke no what the OSP is telling Ofori Atta say ose omra na ono so aye hwehwemu won krata bi wo ha omra no meya no nti eno ne charger etoso nan a den etoso miensa OSP abo Ken Ofori Atta ese ombra ose omba emeya no mamenjudwom ema PZ4 kwedu a eboso etoso 9 enie ambulance deal Ministry of Health contract for 307 ambulances ambulance bi no de ba ya na mo be sachire no carve campaign occasion and occasion carve campaign occasion and omde ambulance bi na nkan for no mo sa no chokofo no sa ambulance na 307 no yesi Ken Ofori Atta tama na finance minister no ono na di enim na omo sensan krata na Office of the Special Prosecutor so omo dwudwa nsemu ayemu nkyinkyiremu ayemu hwehwebu ehu se Ken Ofori Atta sika pudu a onya aye efri sa contract mu no ene ne hu nipa bi omo aban mu no omra na omo ye hwehwemu a ewo se obeyi ni omebia no ene ne kwedu a etoso nan a Ken Ofori Atta se da bi ene de omma ene ntina ende ye de tabona to no so sa wa obehu no abrochire bebia no se wukuta kora fa hye de ti na fa de batakari hye de ti na kire bra Ghana na kwedu a etoso enum mokai ambulance no ka fe campaign ofeja ayana ofenya ka fe campaign ayana mo nso mo ye no pa ya no mo nim se debi o meya no all right now kwed charge toso enum kwe do toso enum 5 charge number 5 Kaves campaign feature I feature Kaves campaign I ambulance back unipa 10,000 almost Jimmy Prita. Oh Mr. do you have the video? And I get feature Kaves campaign feature and I get feature can I could wonder if it was the 250 ambulance bag Mahama ya and there's Bogambiano Bogas what ya bruchi. Well, but who can afford to be a crash it never a yedi blanket teacher and never Ghana Yabamuska. Now, number 5, GRA tax P fund handling and disbursement of tax fund account. You see, hwehwemu anasa kwedu a eboso etoso enum no and say Ghana Revenue Authority baby agege den yeto ni nyina edekọ no omo hwehwe mu no OSP say omo wu say Ken Ofori Atta sebi osasika no ordinansa bom Ken Ofori Atta Ken special prosecutor say charge number 5 a Ken Ofori Atta so say GRA sika ya agege ene sika ye bechiche de aye nyoma a wose eboa Ghana na ye agege abayefo etata ma ye agege nkofo sika firi eye de PZ ye agege omuden eye taxes no sa sika no time Ken Ofori Atta eye de eye finance minister no ordinance bomu ema ne ho bomu enti special prosecutor say omra na omedwam na ne ho so a na osakọ ka says campaign okay chon I say oh feature I now enti kwedu eye enuma eye the special prosecutor edi abo Ken Ofori Atta yesi omra Ken Ofori Atta say obesha bruchire enya dia obeba na wohwema time special prosecutor estati say odi kwedu we ebo Ken Ofori Atta no wohwema osa kire sebio eye de abotra wenya ama Ken Ofori Atta ene atro ene disrespecter Ken Ofori Atta edi a kire Ghana for through the special prosecutor's office ose de ne see ose eye January 2025 afia yesimi bosumi ana di enim eye January no de oye ne say oka se Ken Ofori Atta ye kromfo o de tabona to ne tiri so a obi obehunu bia no ense so ye kromfo na o me enchene fa ne mbra Ghana we no na eye January ena o de assemble to abontene say ende eye January no o declare Ken Ofori Atta say o ye kromfo now 31st January na ena eye Ken Ofori Atta lawyers extra bread eye special prosecutor ka kire say oh ya te say what the taburu bi ato Ken Ofori Atta so say oye kromfo na ewiase eye de akromfo tetwe amoabo atimfo mo wiase no ye de dian akoka ho lawyers ne ka kire eye de eye special prosecutor say eye 31st January Ken Ofori Atta yare pa omne ne ka say sebio ne be makura ye de ato eye de adakam ema sebio no hwo a eno so da eye cap ma ende yare a adokro no emu aye dian ma na ontumi nya hwe enti lawyers a eye Ken Ofori Atta lawyers no extra letter e de bread special prosecutor say omo client eye Ken Ofori Atta no ne ho edodo no oyare pa ma ne be makura da nkam eda eye de report mu ma emu aye hyehye ma ohun de onye enti eye February 5th 2025 ya no OSP demanded return date okachire lawyers zamate samusi eyamo client Ken Ofori Atta sebio ne bema dagem ana sebio de hwe ana ne ntohwe eda egu eda nsemu a ende me mamu mumma date a obeba se ne be ya yanyina betumi di dwuma we ma sebio aye kwanso ma obia enye den embu ne nyonko nimtia enti eye on the 10th of February no special prosecutor extra come Ken Ofori Atta lawyers say minim se musum nipa na yare ende mumma ye date a obeba eho ena the 12th of February eye on the 10th of February unaddressed doctor's notes cited March surgery no confirmed return date enti February 5th o catch almost almost report bi mbre no kire say or doctor no on the 10th of February no omo the report by a date in so bibia nka ho ada Ken Ofori Atta beba doctor kura okọ dwumadi a yekodi no yare omanka bibia letter hunu ena omo kire ba enti on the 12th of February no ena o declare Ken Ofori Atta fugitive oka se Ken Ofori Atta kromfo a wedwane free Ghana wa obechiri bia no fa korahye ne ti nefa blanket chechire no ho neftam ne bra Ghana ne ebema osika. Now on the 18th of February and appeal to OSP firm may return date given. Oh, sorry, appeal to OSP firm may return date given. Name removed from wanted list and blah blah blah. Until on the 18th of February, and lawyers because Ken Ofori Atta beba on the 8th in May. Enti a special prosecutor no only Ken Ofori Atta din emfri den a list no so. And a special prosecutor say and the wati. So Oma catch and so obeba dia and the obey ni dino every the list no so. Now, the end akwasi nyina say a March 20 March way a March twemi. Ken Ofori Atta momuna na o catch special prosecutor say o man time kakra na on function ho yare no omra no. Ken Ofori Atta any special prosecutor din kobo wie na Osman lawyers omonko court. Na omonfa special prosecutor nen court. Na omonko kanche Ghana for court say special prosecutor nen kan kore. No Ken Ofori Atta no enya de obeba nde beba ochina. Na special prosecutor no aya de bi etia no. That was on the 20 on March in March, sorry. So 28th of March and a year strage for then Human Rights Court hears Mr. Ofori Atta's plea to block OSP from future declaration and adjourns to 18 June 2025. Inti a year 28th March and a year court Assembly Copy Court. Now the Ofori Atta can you check court in Yan say. The lawyers in Kancha judge say, sir, a year OSP benya hu kwan aka kire wiase nyina se oyekromfo na wodwane abesha bruchire on person beba fie ame atoto na no ne lawyers ne court no wonko block a special prosecutor send e be ya special prosecutor entumi enye ne djuma na omko e 28th May with less than a week to the deadline inti lawyers notify that he cannot meet it due to surgery scheduled for 13th June 2025 na Ken Ofori Atta din kanka so beba May wamba and a lawyers abeka say Ken Ofori Atta ontumi ma biem June na oka so beba no ontumi ma if we say okoye surgery. Now ebe sinne Ken Ofori Atta lawyers any Ken Ofori Atta entumi fa phone enfre OSP kanche say surgery no aye wi so onye nwie yo say kosi sen say doctor sika say obewu ana say onwu say obo say ombo 2nd June and nanka say Ken Ofori Atta eba Ghana ha endra ena na 2nd June ana meboa Ken Ofori Atta ende Ken Ofori Atta amba and intina special prosecutor and waba bontene abeka se tabuna odoto Ken Ofori Atta so se Ken Ofori Atta kromfo tetwa mo aboaten bebi a obechia ne bia fa korahye ne ti nefa kuntu kata no ho na chechire nefa ne bra Ghana no and the special prosecutor de de na no asemaba ama Ghana fo nyine hu se Ken Ofori Atta ye ka se de Ghana emramu no kromfo a eni se obia emanefa no ho di.
Atta is a wanted person and a fugitive from justice. His name is hereby re-entered on the OSP's list of wanted persons. The OSP will take all necessary legal steps to secure Mr. Ofori Atta's return to the jurisdiction and to answer to the criminal inquiries against him. In pursuance of this, about 30 minutes before this briefing, I triggered processes for the issuance of an Interpol red notice for the location and provisional arrest of Mr. Kenneth Nanaya Ofori Atta in whichever jurisdiction pending extradition or his surrender. Around the same time, I dispatched a request for extradition processes to be instituted for the provisional apprehension in any jurisdiction in which Mr. Ofori Atta may be located or found, and his extradition to the Republic of Ghana. The OSP will prefer criminal charges in the courts against Mr. Ofori Atta in due course, whether in absentia or otherwise. The principle of
special prosecutor ankwanoma on the say apan kwan ope or say ende or to the numtu say Ken Ofori Atta or the not to wanted list to swa baby obehunu bia friend so kromfo na o kora fa hye na o kuntu afa kyekere no ho na fa ne bra Ghana de be pesika bi e de amawo na ne kasemu no o say Ken Ofori Atta sesi ade akodo mo hu se on person be Ghana enti court and special prosecutor say or the Ken Ofori Atta beko na ya try to say or criminal case and omode ekoto no so court na Ken Ofori Atta obo wambe omo be try na asem no ye be gina court edi na asem no say ono ebo no homode na oba fine and say omo ankasa so ebe make sure say na asem no ye di no court e ma Ken Ofori Atta ye di na asem say kromfo under a criminal case e ma Ghana fo nyina ehu now special prosecutor aka insembebre. Now, it's so interesting. Ken Ofori Atta's lawyer informed me in a letter dated May 28th that a medical expert has diagnosed him with cancer with surgery scheduled for June 13th. Special prosecutor Eka Sandeno, or say, Ofori Atta lawyers letter bread and say, oh, Ofori Atta na or say obeba on the 2nd of June, onyama. na lawyer doctor bi ba be surgery na Ofori Atta no wenya cancer inti cancer no surgery no be no omo be no on the 13th of this month inti second na Ken Ofori Atta so oba no lawyers ne ka che ne Ghana for say ontumi mba na okwa akoye surgery bi mo kai say Ken Ofori Atta oka che Ghana for say na ne ho mfa no na on the 2nd of June dear ken obedu krom ha and Ken Ofori Atta lawyers ka che say Ken Ofori Atta wenya cancer into wenya cancer into ontumi nkasa wenya cancer into ontumi ntina play mu wenya cancer into yebusa no question a ontumi nje so inti yane Ghana for the yentwen ma Ken Ofori Atta ne cancer ne nko onya ne surgery ni wie na ne cancer ne nko ansa na Ken Ofori Atta no ye be den ye be twe na so anase ye de na ba court Ken Ofori Atta so ne nam America ha hotel restaurant a odidi me kire mo restaurant a Ken Ofori Atta koye ena me kire video a Ken Ofori Atta eto odidi inti awose bibi ka kire wo say MPP for we omo yankwasiafo omo muye Ken Ofori Atta he is not coming to Ghana. Ohu Ghana for say ye Jimmy. Ken Ofori Atta no ohu ye nyina maka kire mo say the Ekufuado family, the MPP as a political party. Omo mu Ghana for hwe nkwasiasema AC. Chairman Wontumi a mere civilian onyo bia. Chairman Wontumi is just a regional chairman of a village party. He is nobody. Now you see the way the MPP piglets are fooling themselves on the streets of Yoko. That is the MPP. They feel so entitled to nothing. They feel say, but nobody should question them when they go wrong. Inti Ken Ofori Atta in his head, you know, and in the NPP leadership now, they still feel say we don't even have the right to question them. So we take Ken Ofori Atta lawyer, Sibia Okasa Jimimu, Utie ne Kasabia. He even feels say we don't have the right to even invite Ken Ofori Atta to come and account for his still worship. Yani afa Ken Ofori Atta ejuma. And ye check Ken Ofori Atta say bra. Na yantoto ano every say wabokro no. Ne lawyer cry in his response no. Sometimes no utie sibi omo kana. They feel say omo nim nyansa chen Ghana fro nyina. And the special prosecutor say Ken Ofori Atta or how oni how omo ba be file a case, a criminal case against him. Whether he's here or not, they are going to try Ken Ofori Atta. Now trial no cost we now say Ken Ofori Atta is guilty and he has to be jailed for 20 years. Ken Ofori Atta wherever he is, or say a chino near the jail or Ghana. Now you make it sure say we woo jail. And basically, Ken Ofori Atta, the special prosecutor says he's going to go ahead and try Ken Ofori Atta. The evidence or one of filing the case, a criminal case against him because Ken Ofori Atta is not ready to come home to answer questions. For all you know, say a Sibra Ghana and that's a homebo kronwa. How difficult is this? You just have to come, answer a few questions, and the same day you go. Because ex-president Mahama, those times I know when you're president, you know, special prosecutor friend, you know, John Mahama echo special prosecutor, in some ebusa oh yeah no, the entitlement, the mentality at that NPP for team. Sa Jimmy Omajiri almost say they can fool. They can insult. They can stupidly just steal from us, and we don't even have the right to even question them. Say, that is my problem with these piglets. MPP from problem no more I don't know. They feel say they are a village political party. It's only for no. As far as you are in Ghana, you live in Ghana, the things the government is providing you are enjoying, we have the right to question you, whether you are a village party or not. In the same cross, some na edidi obumu, some cross some na edidi party nim, some cross some na besho butrim, in Tana uchi obia, yes, yen and the uchi NPP nibia, yen tiasia, and such a mount to be Jimmy Ayachini. Chairman won't to me, say on Bokronwa, what is his problem? Say Chairman won't to me, Enria Adia. What is Chairman Wontumi's problem? He will answer the questions, he will provide his evidence, and he will walk. And then I'm going to say impreco Jimmy Muhu all over the place. I'm threatening you. You also come to power. And when we come to power, Kwasiafo, when I come about power. In Kwasiafo, when I come about power. When I come with him say you are coming to power. When I come with him say you are going to win an election. When I come with him say even 2028 you will have a flag bearer. When I catch them. When I catch them, more MPP for say 2028, mobile flag bearer. Who told you? When I catch them, flag bearer only answer. Mojo said 2028. No more flag bearer on your criminal. No more flag bearer. Oh yeah, flag bearer no so. No more flag bearer only answer. Mojo sure said 2020. No more flag bearer. The party itself is broken. It's in pieces. Nyansani ni mu biem. And then when you are talking to them, yeah, you about power. When they say about power, we in your party and say about power. Ojen say 38%, you know, within 4 years, Ghana for Jimmy to come give you 51%. And I want to politics now say. And see, I know me say, when they say about power, who said you are coming to power? MPP4, who said you are coming to power? It's mundi munkomo, mundi long-term munkomo. Me won't say mundi short-term munkomo, emwamo. Your conversation should be long-term. Oh, say that should be yaba power. Hey, where do you say yaba power na say mpeni for ni wuya. Hey, say nyame boya na say be 20 years yaba power. Mundi san komo no, future nkomo. Mundai yaba power. When is over power? Who told you people you are coming to power? Yaba power, overpower bedding. Overpower bedding. Munkomo ni nyina should be future tenses. Hey, say the nyame boya na say in the next 10 years yaba power. Hey, into future ni yambra power ne kufu ade tiase. Hey, osafuma fukra ene si yambra power no wu. Hey, time yambra power ne party mpedifom di anim di 80. San komodi bi na oso mudi ena nkwase akeka ne yaba power. Canada Japan yaba power na say bride champion na say Baomia the comedian. Who is coming to power? To do what? Kwase America to mutrim sa mobile power. Use future sentences a lot. Future sentences and then ebebuamo. Mu use future a lot. Nyame boa ne power in 10 years ah. Nyame boa ne power in 40 years ah. Nyame boa mo ndi nkomo say because answer na mombra power no. Na majority of them flag bearers no mo because that age at show me nyina mo free politics. I'm telling you. Time a mombra power na eye afenyama ka we 47 na we di be 82. I'm telling you. You should not be thinking about power. You should be thinking of having the party to survive for the next 42 years for the young ones who are being born today to come and take over from you for the next 42 years. Do not talk as if say, oh, yeah, about power 2028. Because yeah, now you say about power easy, sir. Who you say sorry about power? Do you know what it takes to win power? Aban papa ba jumano. Mudi mujimi to munya future present tense. And our future present participle adjective their pronouns. And then the muhia and some would incomo, some quasi uncommon, yaba power, 2028 yaba power. When are they overpower? Quasi the overpower, when ever to amount. When they cosalize them MPP. Ah? Future simple tense, future participle, the present continuous, and you been used in the Mebuaya near about 2020 38. Hey, in Tiabana, a brand champion who is also when you can grow, and Nasaba Omiade, or some from the Yambra Power no Mundi San Common reality check no, because Mombra Power no, na Hackman, Ekufuado, or Safmafu, or Mom this counts no mean. Now, a year could drop on 68, 70 into one and more power. Monkasa ye na munjan kwasi kasa na mutimu ya mudadodo. Mokasa say alewa shamoto, mokasa jimimu ni aba power. And the 4 years aba power. Why na over power? Why na kwasa ya to aba mawu? Why na be kasa wa MPP man ato Ghana for team? Dey na mobile power, mo dey yeden. What are you using the power for? Because a cross party, mo dey ahinde na mo ya ade. Ade ne entam to me nse mu nse, mo dey yeden. To me, mo dey den. Mon kan dey mo dey to me here, enso mo pe to me. Mo dey to me ne here den. What are you using the power for? Ah, mo party mo experience ones no mo ne hwan. Mo bon kire me. Who are the experienced people in your party? Ekufuado, only 10 years obewu. Osafomafo, only 10 years obewu. Wana Hackman obewu. E pa ko fo mpese me kan asem. Why na what party mu a? Why na what power ba omia. The next 8 years no design. Canada Japan, Keke who over to Brand Champo Cronfoway, or the Brand Champo area one home. Udimun Kuro as a shadow. Brand Champo Cronfoway, I didn't a Brand Champo be the president. Ah? Into one of the mobile power no. Now, sir, national vice, third vice, so there's one of the power. No, they're not back. Aquawi. Oba power no bedding, we mumba power bedding.
When they say something, it's primary facile, which means
he has a case to answer.
He has case to answer. But the constitutional instrument here is whether or not all primary fascicles are true and are yes.
No, maybe.
Let me tell you. You agree? Let me tell you.
That's why.
Let me tell you. Do you understand?
Committee sits.
So it can be fabricated.
That's why
it can be lies.
So if
that's why the committee sits.
You see?
Let's have.
Oh no.
Inti ya mombra power no. Momo boda mon. We na ebra power o meden. Sala nje we meden power the yeden. We all the power yeden. What is he going to do with power? What does he need power for? Busan saw the power bedding. We mo 5-7 years na mo nyina wu. Yare be bom, we mo no mo yare. Mo mayambu man na montinas na mo use simple future tenses. Now, I'm still on a special prosecutor. And a special prosecutor, Ekasano. Okay, same way, and the special prosecutor should understand. There's something happening at the special prosecutor's office. He needs to understand, say, the special prosecutor now, he's not that clean. I am here to speak on the special prosecutor, the oye. Because time a ye wo special prosecutor kusi jabing. People like us, we defended you. People like us defended you. Criminals like Paul Adumo Chimo, they were envious of you because they felt to say, Nyoma, when you're at your age, you know, Oma Montuman Kolo school and pass senior, they couldn't get it. Until they were always on you because they felt to say, so when you know you were going to expose the MPP government. So thieves and criminals, dirty stinking drug abusers like Paul Adumo Chimo, they were always on you. And people like us, we had some belief, say, you can still deliver as a special prosecutor. Until people like us, so many times we defended you. But it is looking like, say, power has gotten into your head. And you see, you are doing a lot of things that are not right. Now, and a special prosecutor spoke about Mustafa Hamid. Now, we should see in some special prosecutor Kaya Mumianko TB. After that, I'll tell you something.
National Petroleum Authority. In November 2024, the OSP commenced investigation into suspected corruption and corruption-related offenses in respect of the operations of National Petroleum Authority, NPA, and the activities of some of its officials. The OSP investigation has revealed that between 2022 and 2024, some high-ranking and other officials of NPA devised and implemented a corrupt scheme of using public office for profit through threats, intimidation, coercion, suggestions, bribery, and inordinate regulatory duress to obtain for their personal benefit large sums of money from oil marketing companies and other entities under their statutory regulatory, licensing, oversight, and monitoring mandate in the petroleum downstream industry. As at the close of business on 30 May 2025, the OSP had uncovered, through tracing and trailing, an amount of 280,516,127 cedis and 19 pesos, being proceeds of the corrupt scheme, some of which has been used by the perpetrators to acquire identified and traced apartments, suites, houses in country and abroad, 22 fuel haulage trucks, and the incorporation, acquisition, and operation of oil marketing companies to compete with the oil marketing companies they were regulating. The OSP, before the end of June, would file criminal charges against the first batch of the perpetrators and complicit oil marketing companies and their officials. Upon filing, we will brief you in detail in respect of who did what, who acquired what, and what has been recovered.
So this is the special prosecutor. So we bro for PZ for my dream. I see a year 2024. I feel me a year November 2024, and I almost started a year Mustafa Hamid na olidi MPA a year the Juma diemu na utie OSP kasana o yusu word be high ranking and other officials almost share omunsemu hu say a year Ghana sika 208 million Ghana cedis. Na ehwehwemu no omoye no omu say nipa bi afakuti kwan so akomuti hu abon and they have deliberately stolen from the state. Now okasa no o say as far as May 30th na omobehu exactly the amount of money nipa na omoshe Mustafa Hamida say omoye den sika omowia ebi de bia toto dan wa Ghana ACC dan or Ghana, atoto dan abruchiri, atoto kasa kesiye, omu tracy sa sikeni nyina. It is special prosecutor and the Asama Okachre Efa Eye Mustafa Hamid Wallahi honono. Now you see, well, a few questions I want to ask the special prosecutor. And I want to tell him, say, he cannot play games with us. I can tell you on authority, say, special prosecutors investigations way, and then on start here. Something is slowing down this investigation. Something is slowing down this investigations. And when you listen to the special prosecutor, he does not want to mention Mustafa Hamid's name in any of his press releases. There's a reason why the special prosecutor has refused to mention Mustafa Hamid's name. The reason is that he's using high-ranking officials because there's something going on. It's preventing the special prosecutor from opening a criminal case against NPA. Now, from my source, the special prosecutor has gotten whatever he needs to get to prosecute. But so would see any statement munda or say they will be filing. That means, as we speak today, on filing case via against Mustafa Hamid and the NPA officials. Now, more some questions to ask the special prosecutor. And you see something, there are a lot of things going on, and I expect him to understand the position he has been given. He cannot abuse that position. So if today, the Speaker of Parliament, the security details have been taken away from him. Now, a special prosecutor or 4 military men are a gardener. When you go to the OSP's office, there are 2 military men stationed there already with a policeman. But the OSP way APR Bontina or 4 military men. 4. You ask yourself, is this guy a god or is a civil servant? Why are we giving special prosecutor 4 military men to work with? So special prosecutor Ebefa Street is why they block all the streets. And the funny thing is, 4 military men no, Obako special prosecutor office no, not 2 ejina gate not 4 ejina ononi officer no. The question here is, what has he actually done for him to need 4 military men at his disposal in his car, and also 2 standing at his office premises, including a police officer? The question is simple. Why? Now, I know the special prosecutor is stalling this Mustafa Hamid MPA investigations. He's stalling these investigations because of the information I have picked up. Mameka Bibincho. When a special prosecutor started this investigation, a young man was picked up. And that young man who was picked up, he was interrogated. And then when the young man was interrogated, they got to the point who say, before election 2024, Mustafa Hamid, every OMCB MPA every month they were paying 3 million Ghana cedis to Mustafa Hamid. And that money was towards Mahmoud Bawumia's campaign. The gentleman who was taking the money, he was arrested by the special prosecutor. The special prosecutor brought him into the office. They interrogated him, and the person confessed of taking 3 million Ghana cedis from all the OMCs every month, and that money was directed to Mahmoud Bawumia's campaign. Now, there were some few questions to ask the special prosecutor. Now, the reason why I'm putting this on record is because BBC. Now, question number 1 that I have for the special prosecutor is simple. Has the OSP invited and interrogated certain persons, and was the admissions to the effect that monies were taken from the state to support Mahmoud Bawumia's campaign? Is a question. Number 2, has Mustafa Hamid, has he been invited by the office And did he confirm the allegation? What is and saying Mustafa Hamid Babon Tinebekache Ghana for say he has not been invited by the special prosecutor. And the press conference, a journalist was asking asked special prosecutor, say, Mustafa Hamid says you have not invited him. The special prosecutor looked shocked. Now the question I'm asking the special prosecutor is, Mustafa Hamid, has he been invited to your office? And has he confirmed that allegation? Because the young man you arrested, the things he said, did Mustafa Hamid admit to them? That's the second question. Remember, that interrogation of the young man was done on camera. I'm asking, do you still have the footage? That investigation, you have audios. I'm asking, do you still have audios? Because these are two vital, important things that support your claim if you're going to make a criminal case against any suspect. And I am very well informed that when you interrogated that young man, you interrogated him with the camera scene. The question I'm asking, do you still have those files? Or those files have disappeared? Now, question number 3. The amount of 14 questions. Did Mustafa seek and meet with a special prosecutor? Did Mustafa Hamid, special prosecutor, did he ever meet you outside the OSP's office? Did he seek to meet you? Was there any exchange of pleasantries? I'm asking a question. Have you taken money from Mustafa Hamid? The first money that came in, that is almost 5 million cedis, just to meet him. Has anything like that happened? These are questions I'm asking. Did he pay any money to you? And has Mustafa Hamid paid 60 million Ghana cedis out of 20 million Ghana cedis to you? It's just a question. That's what I'm saying, that if Mustafa Hamid met you, did he meet you at a special prosecutor's office or your office next? That is next to Nyaho Clinic. I'm just asking. These are all questions. Question number 4. Did money exchange hands before he met with the special prosecutor? Or did money exchange hands before you met Mustafa Hamid? Consultation of 4 million to 5 million cedis. Did it happen? And after you met Mustafa Hamid, did any 16 million, was 20 million discussed and 60 million paid? It's a question. I'm not accusing you. I'm just asking you simple questions. Question number 5. After the meeting, was there an agreement to pay money, and how much has been paid? After meeting Mustafa Hamid, because I'm asking, have you met him? And when you met him, what was the agreement? Was any money, any payment agreed upon? I'm just asking. I'm not accusing you. I'm asking you. Question number 6. If money had been paid after the meeting, when would the balance be paid? It's another question. I'm not accusing you. I'm asking you if you have met Mustafa Hamid, if you have met him out of your office, if he has paid any money to you, and if he has paid some of the money to you, when is the rest going to be paid? These are questions I'm asking you. Question number 7. What is happening to the docket now? That docket, tonight, Siaba Special Prosecutor's Officer, is that docket sitting there, or that docket has been taken away? Have you taken the docket, or the docket is there? Because after that young man was interrogated and filmed, recorded, I want to ask, that docket, did you take it, or the docket is still in your office? Because the president should be asking you about the docket. And I'm advising the president to call you to present that docket. He needs to see it. Because you are appointed by the president. And I'm respectfully telling the president, Mr. President, please call the special prosecutor and ask him to bring that docket. The docket, that boy who was interrogated, the camera seen so recorded. That docket, if the docket is at the special prosecutor's office, he should bring it. If it is not there, where is the docket? Now, let me move forward. This is question number 8. These are all questions. I'm not accusing of anything, but we need answers. It's very, very important. Who is Kobina Edu, the Chief of Staff and Acting Director of Operations at the Office of the Special Prosecutor. There's one gentleman at the Office of the Special Prosecutor. In fact, he's in charge of what you call a acting directorate position, our operations. He heads your office, your so-called office next to Nyaho Clinic and the Special Prosecutor's office. In fact, he is in charge. He's the director of operations. Is he on government payroll? The next time I come, I'll come and show that gentleman's face. I'm asking, that man called Kobenedu, is he on government payroll? What role is he playing in your office? Both in your office at NEST and also at the Special Prosecutor's office. I want to know what is his role, because he's playing serious roles. In fact, he is giving instructions to investigators. He is actually making sure investigators do their job. We want to know who appointed him. Payroll Ben or Dasso. Is he being paid by the Accountant General? Who is this man called Kobena Edu? We want to know who this person is. Now, we are asking, is he a staff? Is he on payroll? And that is question number 9. His name is Kobena Edu. Question number 10. What is his role in the office, or does he come to the office? Now, question number 3. Does the OSP have an office annexed at Ridge? And is it where Kobena Edu operates? We want to ask. Do you have another office annexed at Ridge? And that place, what work is Kobena Edu doing there? Because we know your official office, but now we know you have an annexed office. And that office, we want to know, the Kobena Edu, we just want to ask, do you have an office there that that guy operates? Question number 12. What actually happens in that office? What happens there? Why do you have private meetings there? Why can't you have meetings at the OSP's office? Why can't you have meetings there? Because I can tell you, for some time now, you have not been to the OSP office. You have not been there. You don't even show up. You have created your own office where you work from. So we are asking, what actually happens there? Do you call suspects to come there, to meet you there? Is that right? Is it sanctioned by the government? Is it your own personal property? Okay. Now, question number 13 and 14. How many security details have been assigned to the special prosecutor? We want to know. From my checks, you have 4 military men who sit in your car with you. Your car is bulletproof. And then you have 2 military men stationed at the OSP office, including a police officer. We want you to tell us, how many security details do you have? Now, we want to ask, and what about the security at your residence at Ridge, around Nyaho and Agbogba in Accra? You have 2 offices, Nyaho Bako and Agbogba. We want to know security details send because the neighbor to me chia hoka the OSP office. So office na kano why na chia hoka. Security no more why na chia mo. We want to know what's going on in those offices. You see, Mameka Bibincho, during the transition, special prosecutor called for every docket at the OSP's office. The special prosecutor, during transition, Oje dockets, he did not keep them at the office. He took the dockets away. Every single investigator, Okuta docket, the OSP took it. Till date, the OSP has not returned the dockets. Remember, there were some investigations that were started before this government, the MPP went out of office. The OSP came to office and took every docket. As we speak today, no investigator at the OSP's office has 1 docket. And the funny thing is, none of the docket in the Bakumponi were a work in the office. Now, government dockets, he has taken it to his private office and having private meetings out of the OSP's office. He does not come to the office. Now, the question is, are there now, yes, sir? Why are you doing this? The office you occupy. Remember, OSP has 254 employees. 254. He has only 38 cases. And he has not been able to break one case. There are 254 people who work at the Special Prosecutor's Office. He has only 38 cases. He has not been able to break one. This is a waste of time. And today, I heard this. Yoko. Leadership has requested a copy of OSP's docket on Cecilia Dapa. And the Yoko said, OSP Cecilia Dapa docket ne wo no omu hia. They are respectfully asking for Cecilia Dapa's docket. Because the akoti nyina say, and the Cecilia Dapa ojina court and or say $1 million theft case, Cecilia Dapa's money and jewelry were not stolen. And the statement of Cecilia Dapa lawyer for Patience Botre alleges. Cecilia Cecilia Dapa said enkwara na ewia sika and the jewelry. Lawyer na lawyer ma enkwara na o suspect no almost fa bibia. Enti Cecilia Dapa case no and so akoye komsa. We don't know. Now Yoko is demanding from the special prosecutor docket Cecilia Dapa docket special prosecutor should hand it over to Yoko. Now Yoko for so enhwem because something isn't right. Something is terribly wrong. The way Kusi Jabin is doing his work, something isn't right. So Busamia, I would say we should merge the OSP's office with the Attorney General's office. The Attorney General should oversee the activities of the OSP. The OSP must report to the Attorney General because we gave the OSP too much independence and he's abusing that office. The amount of money we pump into the OSP's office, it is crazy. When you read Ghana's budget, now we share the amount of money, they call the Special Prosecutor's Office, and the 38 cases only been breaking back 254 workers. Now it looks like he feels too powerful, and that I would prefer the government, the president. He appointed a special prosecutor. He should merge it with the Attorney General's office. The special prosecutor should work beneath the Attorney General. So when the special prosecutor does investigations, he should collaborate with the Attorney General to prosecute. But at the end of the day, the special prosecutor should report to the Attorney General. That is the only way that we can manage the office of the special prosecutor. Without that, Kusi Jabin is running his own country. He's too powerful and he's breaking a lot of the rules. He's breaking a lot of the rules, which he's not supposed to do. Now, as Ghanaians, we should not underestimate what is happening. And the Yoko is asking for a Cecilia Dapa's docket. But I don't care about this. What I care about is all the docket at OSP's office, the special prosecutors, where are the dockets? Well, I can tell you on authority, none of the investigator BNY or what OSP officer or what docket, no investigation is ongoing. We're seizing a dockets. Our 254 workers, 254. He's working on only 38 cases and to ultimately breaking one. The OSP must go. If he's not going to go, you need to merge his office with Attorney General's office. There's no need to have an OSP who cannot do anything and feels too powerful, abusing state resource. He runs around with 4 military men, 2 military men at the office, 4 working with him. He has different offices where he has placed military men. No, it can't happen. So the special prosecutor should come out. And this goes to the president respectfully. Mr. President, Ghanaians want to see something at the OSP's office. The amount of money we are pumping into that office, we cannot tolerate this kind of laziness and this kind of disrespect to law. And see, the president should make sure, and I'm respectfully telling the president, this is respectfully I'm telling the president, Mr. President, so we share special prosecutor now. The man is abusing that office. Before this government came into office, when a special prosecutor bar office 2025, he gathered every single person at the special prosecutor's office and told them, say, he didn't want this job. This is what Kusi Jabin told all the investigators and the workers at the special prosecutor's office. He told them bluntly, I didn't want this job. I don't need this job. ɛyɛ me kurom hene ɛna pa me kyɛw ɛna me gye adwuma wei. So Kusi Jabin, the work he is doing, he is not from his heart. He wasn't willing to do this job. And the kurom hene ɛna pa ne kyɛw ɛna ɔsɛ sɛ ɔhene ɛnso ka asɛm kyerɛw a untumi ɛndɛ den embu so ɛnti na ɔgye adwuma wei. He wasn't ready to take this job. And Kusi Jabin is not there because he was willing or he's ready to work for Ghana. Kusi Jabin is there because somebody forced him to be there. And there's this man called Akuguru. Akuguru, I've done his story before, our special prosecutor's office. And you see, sometimes you expect people who know their job. He is an experienced investigator. Akuguru today is one of the most radical investigators in Ghana. Metima Kachero say, it goes all the way down, say, when you go to the special prosecutor's office, Akuguru, personal assistant Oyoba, has an issue with Akuguru. I'll talk on that in detail. For some reason, some women at the OSP's office, they wrote a lot of petitions to the OSP about Akuguru, the relationship with some of the women there. Akuguru ni OSP abeba. When I know Akuguru, his wife is an NDC MP. Madam, I've spoken about your husband before, and I thought your husband was going to change. But it is looking like your husband is not ready to change. Talk to him. It is very important you talk to Akuguru. So this is what I have for the special prosecutor. And I expect the special prosecutor to come out and tell us exactly what happened to the Mustafa Hamid Edieng case. If you are now about to file a case, then you are stalling. Mustafa Hamid is the prime suspect here. Mustafa Hamid needs to be charged. His boy who was taking the money from the OMCs confessed. When you met Mustafa Hamid, he admitted to the boy's statement. Why are you still sitting there and telling us stories about the Mustafa MPA story? Why are you now telling us that you are about to file? You know, you have known the facts. That's why I was asking you all these questions. Have you had a meeting with Mustafa Hamid? I'll leave it here. Team, we're good. We are good. We are good. Now, there's one story I'm going to chat for. And that story is a year ban on drumming. A year the Pentecost Church in Pedifoba Kwakasa. Noise making. GPCC, Ghana Pentecostal Charismatic, friends say GPCC, I don't know, raises concern over harassment, calls for stakeholders dialogue. Now, I want the Pentecostal people in Accra on the land of Nkranfo Gamanche to understand. Nobody is harassing anybody. Nkranfo no motia asasene so. And they have their rules that we all have to abide by. Before I'm over and this a year ban on drumming and then start here. We have lived in Ghana for years. And Obia Otia Krabianim say there is a time a drua also be atia say enkranfo be dia fashe. It does not matter who you are, you need to follow the rule. So there's nothing like dialogue. Nobody is being harassed. You people don't want to respect the people. There are customs and traditions. If you don't go against it, they will not come to you. Because there are so many people and so many churches in Accra. Problem because Emrana and Kranfona Sheno, they have followed it. And I am telling you, the Pentecostal people, follow the rules. Almost say munja de deneye mama mo drums no follow it the same way okwa santimemu na ebedia kwesi there na e ka se ma obi ampia bontene na ebeye say omudi so no shut up and listen to them. Assassin omudia, you people came to meet them there. They didn't come to meet you people there. It is we are sorry, it does not matter who you are. Na say what in kan asase so na nkranfo say omo mrebia ye nye dede shut up dumu we fidie no na yedi na ya sorry. It is as simple as that. Don't disrespect the people and call for a dialogue. Dialogue for what? Because when we are sorry now, they will not come there. You people should stop disrespecting these people. You people should stop disrespecting people. When you go to some places, you want to respect every nonsense. But when you come to some places, you want to flex muscle. Because the people are so accommodating. Because the people always show respect. You people should shut up. Shut the fuck up and listen to the people. Mundiso. Samu fili samu tumindiso. Munya so free akranko. What kind of nonsense is this? There's no dialogue here. They don't have to have any dialogue with anybody. Almost set mra and then almost set rules way. It has been there for ages. Answer obedi Pentecost pe mra we wo ho. Mwankasa mwa sorry amutim. So obi bu mra so amotwe ne sign. Adana mo pese bedi mra so. So obi bu mra so asori ma have a dialogue. Stop this childish thing and this nonsense of every time you people want to exert your religion on people. You came to meet the Nkranfono. They live on the land. Respect their land. Respect their rules. Do not go there and say they are harassing you. So you people should tell your people. And this goes to every single church in Greater Accra region. They are observing this time. Listen, respect, and then you can live with them comfortably. Now, what will say, what the Embra and I say, they will not agree. They will not. Because Pentecost in Soria was antimemuno. Sa Santini Casama de Omudiso. Why are you coming for a dialogue here? Adentina, Unkantra was sorry for say they should do what is right. And then some phone you didn't Sano. You are being selective of where you want to do what you want to follow the rules. And crime for so be a sorwa in crime. And then oh, you did that. Go there and stop them. Ya bremuni unano. Ya bremuni de Yankopoma. One adre wono. And then some phone no. The Nkran people should not sit with anybody. Almost set your rules not all. We should all follow. That's all. Thank you very much for being part of tonight's show. My name is Kelvin Taylor. I will see you tomorrow. We will discuss Ghana. Our focus is on developing Ghana. Focus. That is the most important thing. Be good. God bless you. God bless me.